Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know what to talk about here. I'm a tailor. It sounds all very, very geeky. But to be honest, there's a lot to talk about. I think if anyone here is interested in fashion or in business, what the two speakers have said so far are very important. Now, when people ask me, what do you do in the office? I'm like, I'm working. They're like, you're just putting things together, going downstairs, take measurements, give it to the tailor sews it, you give it back to the person, it goes away, and you're there till 11 p.m. What are you doing? Now, luckily, I have a postgraduate degree in information systems and technology. So I do know the value of technology to business. Without technology, your business is totally useless. Now, you may overlook some things that are important. You may not even know, you may be ignorant to it. So first things first is that, let's give you a few real-life examples. I always like to talk from real life. So when I started my business, I had my personal phone number as my business line. In no time, that became ridiculous. So I got a business line, which is just a random number. I got it for Starcoms. I got 2 lines from Starcoms and internet. It was good. Starcoms packed up right in front of me. So my number went totally bust. And you know what happens with the internet? Once you put it into the internet, it doesn't come out again, it's done. So I still have some people calling me on Starcoms to today. I wonder what that's like to them. Right? So I got another line again, and it's still that line, which is very similar to my personal number. At least I know those ones will be around for a while. But that's good and that works. But you know what? I now have a number that I do not have to worry about for life. My number is 0700 Mai Atafo. 0700 Mai Atafo. Mai Atafo is 624-28236. It's a virtual number. It's owned by a company called Alpha Technologies. It's a global thing. So basically, when you call that number, it now routes the call to any of your mobile phones. So to speak now, I have one number for life, literally. So if all the other numbers I have decide to go off today, the reception is bad for 1 week, all I have to do is change the number underneath my 0700 Mai Atafo. That's technology. So now, as good as it is, I have just one number. So Inspired is inherent in our brand. So I went to get maiatafo.com. Luckily, that was still available. But some dude has Mai Atafo on Twitter. I begged the guy, and begged him. He doesn't even use it to do anything. I reported to Twitter. They said he is not impersonating you, so we can't do anything. Even though you're the only Mai Atafo in the world, I'm sorry, you didn't register that account. So only on Twitter, I am Mai Atafo official. So next thing that I've learned is that once there's any new thing that comes out that looks like social media, look or smell, register your domain name immediately. Right now, if there's a new thing called chakabola.com, it's the new way, I'm registering Mai Atafo immediately. I don't have to participate, you have to register. And I always tell people, if CNN has it as an address, you better get it. That's what I always tell myself. So I'm on every platform, be it Twitter, be it Instagram, be it Snapchat. Now I figured out what I'm going to use them to do later on. But in the meantime, I am there. Now go back to my business, the way it runs. I have an automated process in the office, which is quite interesting. Because when you come into my office and you say what you want, within a suit, there are different modifications. Not talking about wedding dresses too, that's ridiculous. So you come to my office, you want to wear a suit. Is it a suit? Is it a morning suit, a sports suit? Is it a tuxedo? Is it a tail jacket? And you go like, okay, I want to wear a suit. Okay, fantastic. Is it a 1 button, 2 button, 3 button? Okay, let's go for a 1 button. Is it a peak lapel, notch lapel, shawl lapel? Let's go for a peak lapel. Okay, if it's a peak lapel, do you want a single vent, double vent, or no vent? Let's go for a double vent. All right, great. Now that we have that locked down, on your cuffs, what do you want? 5 buttons, 4 buttons, 1 button, 2 buttons. Let's go for 5 buttons. Fantastic. Now we're getting somewhere. Now your lining, what color do you want? Blue, black, turquoise, paisley, stripes, line. Let's go for paisley red. Fantastic, I've locked that down. Now that's all sorted. What else about the suit? Oh, the pocket. Do you want a slant pocket or a straight pocket? Or a patch pocket? Oh, I want a slant pocket. Do you want a ticket pocket? Read the ticket at the top. No, I just want it like that. Fantastic. Now, how wide do you want your lapel? 3 inches, 2 inches, 2.5 inches. I want it to be 3.5 inches. Now, all that information on the sheet of paper. Now, so I have to put that there because I'm not the one that will sew the garment at the end of the day. I'm going to go through my tailors. So right now, I have a system that I bought from some Indian guys, quite good. I think it's called Tailor-Made, where I put in my order. Once I put in the order, it can calculate the cost of the suit from preset parameters that I put behind it. And once I punch it in, it sets my invoice ready immediately. I just look at my invoice and go, let's give this guy a discount, 10% discount. And it shoots it straight to his email. Once the guy pays, all I have to do is go back there and put how much he is paid. It issues a receipt for him automatically and goes to his mailbox. If I issue the work to any tailor, my tailors are already preset in the system. It shows what tailor is making the garment. Now I know how many that tailor can do in how many hours. So when I look at my report, I can tell that this guy will be lazy in 5 days' time. Let me put some more work on him. It makes my life easy. I can access the thing from anywhere I am in the world. So basically, if the guy is on one garment for more than the required time, I know. And I tell him that you shouldn't be on this at this time. If that's not technology, I don't know what the hell that is. It's making my own life a lot easier. Now, this is just a pinch of the iceberg because there's so much more you can do with technology. Now, for us in the fashion business, you know we like to slay and put everything on flick. But the most important thing here is that the content you even drive on the platform is even as important as the platform, if not even more important. I find that when I'm on Instagram, when I put a nice picture there, yeah, it's nice. But when I put a dialogue there, it's better because people feel they need to respond to what I've said. When I put something that has a little bit of music in background, they love it even more. So when you're even trying to get your consumers to dialogue with you, because a monologue is just you to everybody. A dialogue is it's a two-way street, and you know that, okay, I'm getting something in return. You have to know the kind of content your consumers like that you want to put on this channel, because if you're just using the channels blindly, it wouldn't work for you. So don't just say, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, great. No. What are you doing there? What are you invoking? What kind of reaction do you want to get from this platform? It's very important. So now you have it. You have to now go back and how do I use technology even well or even better to my benefit? And that's what I try to drive every day. Now people look at me and say, oh, you are a brand. You're part of the Nigerian pop culture. They're doing an awards night and they invite you to give a presentation. They don't call other designers to do that. I'm the only designer on this panel. Why? I tell them that it is well thought through and well planned out. This is exactly what I want to do. It's how I want to do it. And if you ask me, I'm still about 40%. I'm not even there yet. I've not been called over by Dangote to have tea yet. So I'm not there. And I hope to get there. So this is how I want you guys to understand. It's not just your craft that you focus every day and try to get the clothes right. There are many other things. In the fashion business, for me, fashion is 30%, business is 70%. And when you have your systems and processes, technology drives all those things even further for you. Okay? That's the end of my speech. But right now, I want to go a little bit controversial. I want to use this platform to tell everybody, go on your Instagram, look for hashtag #FreeAudu. The DSS have taken Audu Mekore, the president of Chocolate City, for some reason, because he actually voiced out something that was right, that was going on in the north. Let's join it. They cannot take young people away from us when we're trying to build this nation. So go there and put it there. Put this poster or put it up on your Instagram page, on Twitter, everywhere. #FreeAudu Mekore, #FreeAudu. And that's what I have to say. Thank you very much.